I saw someone make this big post on social media the other day. It's like, oh, we're entering the junk wax 2.0. And it, we've been hearing that for years, but they're like, now that Topps announced all these non-sports, it's like, oh, this is exactly, I was in the hobby back then. This is exactly what you're going to see is they're going to start putting out all these shows and movies, and it's totally different. It's not the same thing. They're not just mass producing to the point where no one wants it, where it goes for cheap. They're adding autographs, they're adding relics, they're adding all these different parallels and numbering and trying to create more demand by scarcity. And they're doing a lot of things right. And it's just like, is it so crazy to think like, oh, this seemed good at the time, but they did it the wrong way. Now they're going to do it a different way to try and make it successful. Like many things have had a first coming and not done as well, and done extremely well on the second after they learned some lessons on how to do it the right way. So I don't know. I don't know if you've seen anything like that, but it makes me think like how we don't need to be like so afraid of like a junk wax 2.0 because they're making TV shows and movies into cards now. I think they are doing it a much better way than they used to.
And I think it's hard to compare whatever happened 10, 20 years ago to today because of breaking.
Totally different aspect of people breaking and the reasons for that, and
the entertainment that comes with breaking, the all the social media, the community building. This is just a different thing that's going on now versus cards before. So
I couldn't agree more with you, Stephanie. And I've seen your shows, and I hold mine in a similar category of like, it's not a place where you just go and break. It's a community. It's you're there surrounded by people that you like, they like you. It's not just necessarily in the chat. There's conversations being held outside. You meet some of these guys in person, whether at shows or at other events. And it's like, oh, wow, this is like building into something beyond just like me moving cards from my pockets to your pockets. It's like, oh, we're doing something where we get to be entertained by people we like. And at the same time, oh, there's going to be some card sales. So I don't know. I think it's I think what we do is a lot of fun, but I think it's also one of these things where there's not enough people that realize breaking is different than maybe what they see on Whatnot or other places.
Absolutely. I mean, there's going to be different ways that everybody does things, right? But I think this idea of breaking as entertainment and community building is just getting started. And I think Gary Vee understands that. He very much has that vibe in his VeeFriends streams, and it's just going to continue to grow.
Time will tell. I'm excited to see what it does. I will say, as far as VeeFriends specifically goes, I'm one of these guys who's like skeptically optimistic, because it's like I don't want to throw all my eggs into one basket ever. And not that any of us are really doing that, but at the same time, I don't want to like give a full endorsement of this and then find out like, oh, the hype train died a week after release. I don't think that's going to happen based on the demand we're seeing right now. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I think if you are interested in it, check it out, but maybe don't spend like your month's paycheck on multiple boxes or cases of this. Kind of give it a chance to see like what's chaseable. Why do you like it? Where's it going? I think the message behind it is cool. The fact that he's going out, like trying to give a positive message to younger audiences, kids, even he said specifically like younger girls, to try and give a positive message there. I think these are all like really cool ideas behind it. And so that's why it's like, okay, yeah, I like what you're telling me. Now let's see, now that it hits the markets on Wednesday, let's see what the rest of the world thinks.